married to white men. And I'm like, okay, I need to borrow one of y'all husbands.
When the third appraiser came, Duffy was gone. Her friend's husband posed as her brother. The result? Duffy's home was appraised for $259,000, more than double that of her previous two appraisals.
I screamed with joy. I was so elated. And then it quickly dissipated. And then I just cried.
Yeah.
Because
It's probably sweated because it was hot. If there's water in it, it's because it's sweated because it was hot. It's okay.
We all know that only time the addition of a white man should increase value to anything is if that thing is a movie and that white man is Stanley Tucci. Otherwise, it is just not okay.
So what?
When you take all of this together,
I can't hear you.
the blockbuster, the series, and not least, the federal government.
Ren, can she have one of those Vienna sausages? Go ahead.
Powered by ingenuity and self-reliance leaves a lot out. And the problem is, there are many white people who are unwilling to acknowledge this, or even if they do, are unsure what to do with the information. Remember Tony DeCoppel's story about Lyndhurst? The mayor and the historian had very different reactions to what they were learning.
The one thing that I'm struggling with, and this is as somebody whose family came through here, is when I looked at the old maps, just over the river, the areas were redlined by the federal government, meaning they weren't worthy of mortgages, and Lyndhurst wasn't redlined. What do you do with that knowledge?
You move on. Move God's feet.
Now that we do know, what do we do about it?
You know, that's a good question. I don't have the answer to that. I wish I did. Okay. We'll get to the content of what we're saying in a second. But first, I've got to know everything about that mayor and how it happened to office. If I had to guess, a couple of candidates disappeared. You can't have a run if only one candidate is on the ballot, can you? But as nice as it sounds to just move on, that is not dealing with the underlying injury here. Because even if you had a magic wand and were able to stop every facet of housing discrimination going forward, you still wouldn't be undoing the damage that has been done. Home prices have risen not more than wages in the last 50 years. So, buying a home today doesn't carry the same economic promise as it did when the FHA started. In fact, by one estimate, if we do nothing and move on, it will take 200 years for the wealth gap to disappear on its own. And yet, so often, efforts to address the legacy of housing discrimination have been resolutely colorblind. Here is Joe Biden on the campaign trail just last year.
My plan for African Americans will close the wealth gap is to invest in African American home ownership. That includes my investing that there will be a $15,000 first-time home buyer tax credit for everyone.
Well, hold on. Everyone. But it also fundamentally dilutes what we actually try to achieve here. Because we've immediately gone from targeted investment in black home ownership to a broad tax credit for everybody. And we sure do suddenly seem to become a rainbow coalition just as soon as the federal government starts handing out cash, don't we? And our failure to effectively target solutions based on race has doomed the
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 makes distractions instantly disappear with the most advanced smartphone camera yet. Google Pixel 6.
Paul, now you is very accurate in letting you know how to manage sleep and to
What the fuck?
What's going on, guys? This is Rob. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that little bell so you never miss out on my sexy voice.
What?
So after months of speculating,
Oh, I don't know. I think you should be reading because you pissed your mom off.
finally getting around to doing
Remember that?
and I am so incredibly excited for this storyline to you guys because I would consider this to be one of the absolute greatest stories to have ever been told in the history of Marvel Comics. And most comic book readers, in terms of Marvel, or even some people who read both DC and Marvel, would rate this as quite possibly one of the top 5 stories that anybody needs to read who's interested in getting into Marvel. And there's a couple reasons for this. Right now, it looks as though almost everything that's taking place in Marvel Comics and Marvel Cinematic Universe is moving towards this event, is moving towards this massive space-faring adventure involving Thanos and a multitude of superheroes. But the other side of this coin is that a lot of the people that we see in here, we may not see because of the fact that Marvel doesn't own the rights to these characters, namely the Silver Surfer, who is a major character in the story. But what we're also going to see with this Infinity Gauntlet event is that we're going to follow 2
Don't do
stories.
that.
The first is going to be a